Forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Ask me no more where Jove bestows, when June is past, the fading rose. For in your beauty's orient deep, these flowers as in their courses sleep. Ask me no more whither do stray the golden atoms of the day. For in pure love, heaven did prepare these powders to enrich your hair. Ask me no more whither doth haste the nightingale when May is past. For in your sweet dividing throat she winters and keeps warm her note. Ask me no more where those stars light that downwards fall in dead of night. For in your eyes they sit, and there fixed become, as in their sphere.
When the deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls, and the stars begin to flicker in the sky, o'er the mist of the memories, you wander back to me.
beauty, clear and fair, where the air rather like a perfume dwells, where the violet and rose their blue veins and blush disclose, and come to honor nothing else, where to live near and planted there is to live and still live new, where to gain a favor is more than light, 'tis perpetual bliss. Make me live by serving you. Oh, my dear, again back recall to this light, a stranger to himself and all. Both the wonder and the story shall be yours, and eke the glory. I am your servant and your thrall. Of all holidays are those kept by ourselves in silence and apart. The secret anniversaries of the heart when the full river of feeling overflows. The happy days unclouded to their close. The sudden joys that out of darkness start as flames from ashes. Swift desires that dart like swallows singing down each wind that blows. White as the gleam of receding sail, white as a cloud that floats and fades in air, white as the whitest lily on a stream, these tender memories are. A fairy tale of some enchanted land, we know not where, but lovely as a landscape in a dream. night calls, and sparkling eyes droop sleepily. 'Tis time for dreaming, and the soft, sweet slumbers that bring refreshing rest. Dreams are sweet and slumber restful on a Southern Cross or Red Cross mattress in spring. You'll find these famous slumber products resilient, buoyant, comforting, with soothing support for each weary muscle. Depend on these two famous names, Southern Cross and Red Cross, for the rest that will tomorrow mean new sparkle in your eyes, for the sound sleep that protects good health and happiness. When you feel a yawn coming on, think of Southern Cross. Down the valley of 1,000 yesterdays flow the bright waters of Moon River. On and down, forever flowing, forever waiting to carry you down to the land of forgetfulness, to the kingdom of sleep, to the realm of Moon River, a lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Tonight's poems were A Song by Thomas Carew, Beauty Clear and Fair by John Fletcher, and Holidays by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. A lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. there be none of beauty's daughters with a magic like thee. And like music on the waters is thy sweet voice to me. When, as if its sound were causing the charmed ocean's pausing, the waves lie still and gleaming, and the lulled wind seem dreaming, and the midnight moon is weaving her bright chain o'er the deep, whose breast is gently heaving as an infant's asleep. So the spirit bows before thee to listen and adore thee with a full but soft emotion, like the swell of summer's ocean.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. My heart should be I've been fooled in the past, and still I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last. My heart should be well schooled, 'cause I've been fooled in the past, and still I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too
How sweet the answer echo makes to music at night, when, roused by lute or horn, she wakes and far away o'er lawns and lakes goes answering light. Yet love hath echoes truer far, and far more sweet than air, beneath the moonlight star of horn or lute or soft guitar, the songs repeat. 'Tis when the sigh, in youth sincere and only then, the sigh that's breathed for one to hear, is by that one, that only dear, breathed back again.
Who's rushing where angels fear to tread, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Who's rushing where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know where
be my love. And we will all the pleasures prove that hills and valleys, dales and fields, or woods or steepy mountain yields. And we will sit upon the rocks and see the shepherds feed their flocks by shallow rivers, to whose falls melodious birds sing madrigals. And I will make thee beds of roses, and 1,000 fragrant posies, a cap of flowers, and a kirtle embroidered all with leaves of myrtle, a gown made of the finest wool, which from our pretty lambs we pull, fair-lined slippers for the cold, with buckles of the purest gold, a belt of straw, and ivy buds with coral clasps and amber studs. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me, and be my love. The shepherd swain shall dance and sing for thy delight each May morning. If these delights thy mind may move, come, live with me, and be my love. Even the moon is only half awake. On the soothing comfort of Southern Cross slumber products, you drift gently off to sleep. For sound sleep comes easily on a Southern Cross mattress and spring. As tired muscles relax and nerves lose their tension, weariness just drops away. You are supported gently, firmly, on a buoyant comfort of Southern Cross quality bedding. Yes, on Southern Cross mattresses and springs, sound, relaxing slumber brings healthful relaxation, refreshing mind and body for a new tomorrow. Give your family the restful comfort of Southern Cross slumber products. When you feel a yawn coming on, think of Southern Cross. Down the valley of 1,000 yesterdays flow the bright waters of Moon River. On and down, forever flowing, forever waiting to carry you down to the land of forgetfulness, to the kingdom of sleep, to the realm of Moon River, a lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Tonight's poems were There Be None of Beauty's Daughters by Lord Byron, Echoes by Thomas Moore, and The Passionate Shepherd to His Love by Christopher Marlowe. A lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbons, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. The fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with a sweet emotion. Nothing in the world is single. All things by a law divine in one another's being mingled. Why not I with thine? See, the mountains kiss high heaven, and the waves clasp one another. No sister flower would be forgiven if it disdained its brother. And the sunlight clasps the earth, and the moonbeams kiss the sea. What are all these kissings worth, if thou kiss not me?
when I know you'll be lonesome, times when I know you'll be sad. Don't let temptation surround you. Don't let the blues make you bad. Somewhere, we both have a lifetime before us, for parting is not goodbye. We'll be together
where sunless rivers weep their waves into the deep. She sleeps a charmed sleep, awake or not. Led by a single star, she came from very far to seek where shadows are her pleasant lot. Rest, rest, a perfect rest shed over brow and breast. Her face is toward the west, the purple land. She cannot see the grain ripening on hill and plain. She cannot feel the rain upon her hand. Rest, rest forevermore upon a mossy shore. Rest, rest at the heart's core till time shall cease. Sleep that no pain shall wake, night that no morn shall break, till joy, joy shall overtake her perfect peace.
From night to night you'll find me, to break the chains that bind me. I need no shackles to remind me I'm just a prisoner of love. For one command I stand and wait now, from one who's master of my fate now. I can't escape, for it's too late now. I'm just a prisoner of love. What's the good of my caring if someone is sharing those arms with me? Although he has another, I can't have another, for I'm not free. He's in my dreams, awake or sleeping, upon my knees to him I'm creeping. My very life is in his keeping. I'm just a prisoner of love.
Pleasant it was when woods were green and winds were soft and low, to lie amid some sylvan scene where the long drooping boughs between, shadows dark and sunlight sheen alternate come and go. Beneath some patriarchal tree I lay upon the ground, his hoary arms uplifted he, and all the broad leaves over me clapped their little hands in glee with one continuous sound, a slumberous sound, a sound that brings the feelings of a dream, as of innumerable wings, as when a bell no longer swings, faint the hollow murmur rings over meadow, lake, and stream. The dreams of that which cannot die, bright visions, came to me, as lapped in thought I used to lie and gaze into the summer sky, where the sailing clouds went by, like ships upon the sea. Twinkling stars look down on a drowsy world. It's time again for slumber and sweet dreams. South of the equator, 4 bright stars appear. They're the stars of the Southern Cross constellation. In days of old, these same stars guided sailors through uncharted seas. And so the Southern Cross constellation became known for dependability at night. It was natural that the star group known for reliability should be chosen to identify the slumber products of the Southern Spring Bed Company. Southern Cross mattresses and springs, too, are known for dependable comfort through hours of rest. Look for Southern Cross slumber products when you shop. When you feel a yawn coming on, think of Southern Cross. Down the valley of 1,000 yesterdays flow the bright waters of Moon River. On and down, forever flowing, forever waiting to carry you down to the land of forgetfulness, to the kingdom of sleep, to the realm of Moon River, a lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on, care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Tonight's poems were Love's Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley, Dreamland by Christina Rossetti, and From the Prelude to Voices of the Night by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. noisy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on. Care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Startled little waves that leaped in fiery ringlets from their sleep as I gained the cove with pushing prow and quench its speed in the slushy sand. Then a mile of warm, sea-scented beach, 3 fields to cross till a farm appeared. A tap at the pane, the quick, sharp scratch and blue spurt of a lighted match. And then a voice less loud through its joys and fears than the 2 hearts beating each to each.
Put your dreams away for another day, and I will take their place in your heart, wishing on the sun never got you far. And so it's time to make a new start. When your dreams at night fade before you, then I'll have the right to adore you. Let your kiss confess this is happiness, darling, and put all your dreams
It was not in the winter that our loving lot was cast. It was the time of roses. We plucked them as we passed. That churlish season never frowned on early lovers yet. Oh no, the world was newly crowned with flowers when first we met. It was twilight, and I bade you go, but still you held me fast. It was the time of roses. We plucked them as we passed.
Where do I go from you? What happened after a dream or so? How in the world can I feel that old fire again? Get that desire again with someone new. Why should I even try to start with thoughts of you running through my heart? I'm gone from this one to that one, but no one will do. Where do I go
Oft have I seen at some cathedral door a laborer, pausing in the dust and heat, lay down his burden, and with reverent feet enter, and cross himself, and on the floor kneel to repeat his paternoster o'er. Far off, the noises of the world retreat. The loud vociferations of the street become an undistinguishable roar. So as I enter here from day to day, and leave my burden at this minster gate, kneeling in prayer, and not ashamed to pray, the tumult of the time disconsolate to inarticulate murmurs dies away, while the eternal ages watch and wait. were dreams to sell, what would you buy? Melodies in the garden? Moonlight on the water? Would these be yours? Or perhaps your dreams could be sweeter. When you rest on the soothing comfort of Southern Cross mattresses and springs, the weariness of the day, well, just drops away. Tired muscles relax. A new dream is fulfilled of peaceful comfort brought by the gentle, firm, buoyant support of a Southern Cross mattress and spring. Yes, you choose sweeter dreams, sound asleep, when you choose Southern Cross slumber products. Behind the Southern Cross label lie more than 63 years of leadership in fine sleep equipment for rest at its best. When you feel a yawn coming on, think of Southern Cross. Down the valley of 1,000 yesterdays flow the bright waters of Moon River. On and down, forever flowing, forever waiting to carry you down to the land of forgetfulness, to the kingdom of sleep, to the realm of Moon River, a lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on. Care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Tonight's poems were Meeting at Night by Robert Browning, It Was Not in the Winter by Thomas Hood, and On Dante's Divine Comedy by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. A lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon, twined in the hair of night, where nothing is But sleep, dream on, sleep on. Care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. When I was 21, I heard a wise man say, give pounds and crowns and guineas, but not your heart away. Give pearls away and rubies, but keep your fancy free. But I was 21, no use to talk to me. When I was 21, I heard him say again, the heart out of the bosom was never given in vain. 'Tis paid with sighs aplenty and sold for endless rue. And I am 22, and oh, 'tis true, 'tis true. When to soft sleep we give ourselves away, and in a dream, as in a fairy bark, drift on and on through the enchanted dark to purple daybreak, Little thought we pay to that sweet, bitter world we know by day. We are clean quit of it, as is a lark, so high in heaven no human eye may mark the thin, swift pinion cleaving through the gray. Till we awake, ill fate can do no ill. The resting heart shall not take up again the heavy load that yet must make it bleed. For this brief space, the loud world's voice is stilled. No faintest echo of it brings us pain. How will it be when we shall sleep indeed? If thou must love me, let it be for naught except for love's sake only. Do not say, I love her for her smile, her look, her way of speaking gently, for a trick of thought that falls in well with mine, and certes brought a sense of pleasant ease on such a day. For these things in themselves, beloved, may be changed, or change for thee, and love so wrought may be unwrought so. Neither love me for thine own dear pities wiping my cheeks dry. A creature might forget to weep, who bore thy comfort long, and lose thy love thereby. Oh, but love me for love's sake, that evermore thou mayst love on through love's eternity. a lullaby at eventide, a mother's soothing touch, and a tired youngster drifts softly into dreamland. Will he always sleep so easily, so peacefully? Perhaps. Perhaps his slumbers will be guided through the years by well-made bedding like Southern Cross mattresses and springs. The buoyant support of Southern Cross slumber products brings sleep more easily. Weariness drops away. On resilient Southern Cross mattresses and springs, all over support holds the sleeping body firmly, yet so gently, through healthful, refreshing hours of rest. See the Southern Cross slumber products soon. When you feel a yawn coming on, think of Southern Cross. Down the valley of 1,000 yesterdays flow the bright waters of Moon River. On and down, forever flowing, forever waiting to carry you down to the land of forgetfulness, to the kingdom of sleep, to the realm of Moon River, a lazy stream of dreams, where vain desires forget themselves in the loveliness of sleep. Moon River, enchanted white ribbon twined in the hair of night, where nothing is but sleep. Dream on, sleep on. Care will not seek for thee. Float on, drift on, Moon River, to the sea. Tonight's poems were When I Was 21 by A.E. Hausman, Sleep by Thomas Bailey Aldrich, and a sonnet by Elizabeth Barrett Browning.